Here we find the wet well of the Pandharpur 2.5 MLD CAMUS-SBT type sewage treatment plant. The wet well is preceded by a core screen where plastics and other detritus is captured and the sewage then enters the wet well. The wet well is provided with multiple pumps for working and standby condition, and the pumps are provided with a block and tackle method for removal of the pumps for maintenance purposes. A ladder is also provided so that operators with safety gear can enter the wet well for routine cleaning purpose. After the wet well, the water is pumped into the inlet screen chamber of the STP. The inlet screen chamber is provided with a fine screen which then removes the fine particles like fibers which may have escaped the core screen. After this, the water is transferred via a pipe which then enters the first preliminary treatment process of the CAMUS-SBT plant. Here, the water enters the inlet weir of the tube settler and goes downwards. And here it rises up through the tube settler pack, and the suspended solids in the sewage is removed at this stage. As you can see, nearly clear water is going into the next tank, which is the equalization tank. The equalization tank is provided with multiple pumps, and it transfers the clarified sewage from the equalization tank to the next stage. The equalization tank is designed to handle the peak flows of the system. The pipes here are connected to the header of this is the biomound 1 where nitrification process takes place. Biomound 1, the water is evenly distributed and collected in the collection tank 1. After collecting in collection tank 1, where the ammonia in the inlet water is converted to nitrate, this water is pumped along with the residual water into biomound 2, where final removal here, final removal in biomound 2, where final removal of the nitrogen by denitrification and COD, which is residual, takes place as it percolates through this reactor is collected in collection tank 2. The sludge from the bottom of the tube settler is pumped into the solids handling system, which is built on top of the biomound 1 process. As you can see, the sludge is accumulating on top. And once the sludge is dewatered, a red worm culture is used to compost these sewage solids and convert it into vermicompost. Progression of treatment from right to left, the raw water, clarified water in the equalization tank, CT1, CT1 in the middle, CT2, and then the leftmost is drinking water.